Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to finish our 19 North video here. We'll start out here in Westover, and we're going to end up there in Mount.Morris here at the end of 19 in West Virginia. Uh, Something I forgot to mention there the last time, or last video, is this completely completes uh, 19 for no, no. I gotta look back. I just fed you false information there. I was thinking of 20. I've still got other parts of 19. Um, I have I have finished all of 20 in the state of West Virginia. I don't know why I was thinking of that right now, but no, 19 I still have several sections to do. Uh, but this will conclude all the North 19 stuff. I will say this, once you get into Westover here, the roads aren't the greatest. They pitch back and forth from okay to, kind of rough. Yes, that is what it is. But be ready to hit all kinds of traffic. This is a very trafficy area. So, uh, most of the time you at least stay moving. When I went through here, there was got on up here, there was a big truck trying to go all the way through town. So, that kind of stinks. But yeah, I was pretty excited to get this done the day that I done it. I don't know if I had said it on the last video or not. I can't remember already. It was kind of by accident that I finished 19. I was going up. I had turned up 19 and 20 because they follow one another, and was going to do 20. Had my whole day planned out, me and my son, and I got almost all the way up there to turn off to 20 there in Shinston. I was like, I already did this. So we ended up just riding 19 all the way to, just staying on 19 and riding it all the way to PA. It turned into a good day. But yeah, this, any form of town riding, always stinks. And Morgantown is probably the absolute worst. So, I mean, you can jump all around this. There's really no reason unless you're going to ride this all the way up to Pittsburgh. Riding 19 all the way up to Pittsburgh. Right there, Westover, I'd jump on the 4 lane, head north because you can jump back off of it, further north. But I mean, that's your call. You can actually jump off of Mount.Morris, go around all this, which in another life I'd probably do because, for one, Morgantown sucks. It sucks real bad on a bike. So just keep that in mind. I mean, anybody that's right through there. I'm not a townie anyway, so especially those kind of towns. But that's your call. I mean, it's not terrible. You get on up here, there's certain routes and stuff that lead right through there, like 7 and stuff. Now, I'll say when I come through here, it wasn't a high traffic time, so just keep that in mind. This was not a high traffic time, so like I said, but we're going slow through here because there's a truck in front of me. some of this here is been repaved and stuff, but you can still see that they didn't raise the manhole lids with the blacktop, so you still got massive bumps. Some of them they did, some of them they didn't. I don't understand why they do that. Now, don't get me wrong, this here is really pretty to look at and stuff, and you know, Morgantown's a nice city. I can't deal with it. Now, this is you'll see me screw up. I think 2 or 3 times on this video. I'm sitting here like I don't know what I'm doing. I was just like la 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 watching the traffic go by, waiting on the lights, and then I was like, oh yeah, it takes me forever to realize that 19 cuts off. Uh, Now remember that you got to, in towns when routes go through the middle of towns and break off this way, break off that way. To pay attention to your signage. It's actually signed very well, so just keep that in mind. We were through this, not right here. I'm not sure, but up here we ride some of the same route we did. Well, actually, it has not come out yet. I was going to say, 19 and 7 follow each other for a while up here. So I just did it the other day, but I haven't had time to get it out because it's going to be a long one. So I put this one out first. Sorry, little prelude to everything, guys. You'll see this part again on the 7 video. But this area right here of Morgantown, from here out to where it goes to the concrete 4-lane, they're right past everything. It's rough, and there's one section up here. Now, start paying attention through here because there's one place. I can't remember where it was at, but you'll see me about die right here. Boom, right there. That hurt. I bottomed out. That hurt my back. That was a bad, and there was nothing there. It was just like a little roll in the blacktop. So, this section through here is rough. Like, it's rough right now. I don't know if it's just from, the heavy traffic on a single lane or, this is a truck route. I don't know, but it was rough. So keep that in mind, and it stays rough. I mean, that when it kicks out to the little 2-lane up here, and it's still not great, but it's not as rough. You know what I mean? So, like I said, just keep that in mind. That section right there is hard on you. That one, I'm glad that's like a 25-mile-an-hour area or whatever, because if you were going any faster than that, you'd probably lose a freaking wheel. It's ridiculous to have something like that, in a main road. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Nothing we can do about it. Anyways, yeah, this I think it should be anywhere from 20. You can probably make it a little bit faster without traffic and stuff. I'm gonna say from about 20 to 25 minutes on a to ride from Westover all the way up 19 to MT.Morris, and it should be about 15 miles ish. It really stinks that I didn't have the time to keep all this in one video, but at the same time, I don't like trying to stuff everything. I don't like trying to condense everything down because, like, remember, I don't cut any video anymore. Like, I can leave all the ride in there. I just fast forward parts. That way, it's at least still in there, and you can see the contents of the road pretty much. Now, once you pass the Coliseum, you're going down through here. Anybody familiar with Morgantown knows that I just messed up right here. Now, in my mind, I got over in the fast lane because people pull out down here at Sheets, and I was just giving them leadway. But once you go through this light and stuff, and you're going down the straightaway to the uh, section down there where all the restaurant stuff are, you want to be over in the other lane, right hand lane. Um, I knew that, and I don't know what I was doing. I was so off the day that I done this. I was like, I had just literally like 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks before I shot this one. If that, if that, done the 7 video. It's the same route through here. So I'm just cruising down through here. Then you get down here where the lights and stuff are. Well, guess what? I got to be in the far right hand lane, and look where I'm at. I don't. If this would have been like a high traffic time, I'd have never got. I'd have had to go up the thing. But what I was thinking, for some reason, don't know why, I was thinking that 19 rolled out past the Harley shop. So I was going to the Harley shop. And then I realized, I looked up at the sign and I was like, son of a gun. So I just ran out through here, slowly got over lanes. Don't ever jump lanes. I mean, if you have to, you have to. But right there, I mean, you've seen how I come across all those lanes. That's about how you're supposed to do it. So yeah, stay in your far right hand lane. This road here, the very beginning of it's got some rough spots, but overall it's a pretty decent road. So it's not terrible. Sorry, I almost sneezed and I yawned. I was like, oh man, I've been dealing with a bad sinus infection. Um, Sorry to share that, but if you hear anything, that's what I'm dealing with, and it's dragging me down pretty good. But you'll have that. Yeah, this road here, whatever it is, Scott's Run or whatever, where both roads come out. I like this road. Not really. It's like you're as soon as you leave Morgantown, like you got all that hustle and bustle right there, and you come 30 seconds out that road, and you're in the woods. I think that's one of those things that I just absolutely love about West Virginia. Uh, and like it's like the ocean, man. You go so far and it just drops off, and you don't have to go very far out in West Virginia for it to drop off. I like it. But yeah, this out through here is pretty good road. It's not too bad at all. Uh, right here's your 7 kickoff. Like I said, I think that'll be my next road. I've got several done. I'd like to get in one more big ride this fall before snow and stuff starts flying. But we'll see where we're at here, because I got 733 and a couple other things. I don't remember. I was just trying to get some things stocked up, and you know what I mean, so I can continue to put out a video, or try to keep a steady video out through the winter and stuff. But I run a lot in the winter. It depends on the weather itself. As long as there's not snow on the road and it's 14 degrees, I don't mind it. It depends on how much, and the salt and stuff like that. I don't really like um, riding in the salty roads. So, like, if it's been, clean and clear for, no snow for a week or so, and we get a rain in the wintertime, and it's halfway decent. I'll usually run out and ride, but I mean, it all depends on the rhyme, the reason, and what's going on here. Now I left this in. I didn't know if I'd ever showed people that there, but like I had to figure out a way to check my camera if it was still on while I'm cruising down the 4 lane here. You know what I mean? So I could not think anything, and I would always just lean over and twist my mirror and everything else. Then I was sitting there, and usually your my bike mirrors have never moved since the day I bought the bike, and I didn't want to continuously. To me, it's wearing it out because them were like press sealed. So I was like, I gotta figure out a way. Well, I've got a lot of mechanic stuff, and I was going through my stuff, and I was like, a little mirror that you would stick down in the car bay to see a bolt or engine number or something like that. And I was like, man, I think that'll work. So I tried it one time, and it works perfect. To make sure the camera's on because I can only hit buttons. You got the button for power, button for start, button for stop. You know what I mean? So if I'm cruising down the road and that thing decides, or check my battery and battery life as I'm clicking down the road. So long story short, it's just a little mirror on a hinge, and uh, but that's what I use to make sure my cameras are still rolling, or if I hear it beep, see why it beeped and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I figured I'd leave that in there and share it with you guys. I don't know if I can't remember if I had before or not, but there you go. But this here, like this section here, like once you pass 7 and stuff, like all of that Scott's Run, that's all an awesome little ride. Very enjoyable. If you live in Morgantown or in the area, or you know close to MT.Morris, like this, I'm sure that if you live in that area, you've been on this road. But I'm just saying, cool little road to ride. Jump on it, take off. You know what I mean? Even where it dead ends up here in well, it doesn't dead end. Where as soon as I cross the line, the road's dead to me, a state line. You know what I mean? But no, 19 continues all. I forget where it does end, but I know, like I said in the last video, we take it to Pittsburgh a lot, or right outside of Pittsburgh. You understand what I'm saying? But no, this is a very enjoyable road. I think there was two. Yes. No, I think it was just that one. I don't know. I left everything in this video in the video, so right there at that bridge job, I would say through the week that they got that shut down, but on the weekends it looks like they opened the road up, um, which is great. But that being said, right up here state line and the end of the video. Guys, remember to like, share, and comment. Please comment. Tell me what you guys like and dislike about the videos. Share it, get the word out there. I do appreciate everybody that watches the videos and helps us out and stuff like that. So just continue to do that. And, like I said, if there's anything you want to know, just let me know. And we'll try to get it on here. You guys have a good one. Be safe.